Can we talk?
Oh no, that's never a good sign.
Excuse you. I didn't hear a word from you at dinner, and you didn't even back me up when the hot topic was getting hotter after the soup and salad.
I know better than to speak up in that crowd. Don't blame me for ducking for cover. It was everybody for themselves at that table.
Hey, those were our friends, and it was just a lively conversation. You were just silent and nodding, and it was so embarrassing to me and rude to our hosts. I can't believe you were incapable of handling some adult discussion over dinner. What's wrong with you?
I knew this wasn't going to go well for me.
Did this sound at all familiar to you or your loved one? It wasn't sweet or pretty, was it? Hi, I'm Helen, and this is Phil, my husband of 35 years. We are the founders of a relationship improvement organization with the mission to nurture healthier marriages called Tikkun HaBriet.
This video is going to raise your awareness of the barriers and gateways to having positive and pleasant conversations with your loved one. We have seen many couples fall into bad habits that can wear away at your relationship without you even knowing its effect.
We just demonstrated a great many barriers to positive communication.
Well, you did anyways.
There are a great many barriers and no gateways to a healthy conversation in that exchange. Did you hear any of them? Both of us were throwing shade on the evening, and we didn't even know what the hot topic was.
In this situation, I could sense it was going to go sideways again just from Helen's body language, tone, and timing.
And of course, you had to throw in sarcasm and negativity towards me when I asked if we could talk.
Well, don't forget, you started with accusations of embarrassing you and assumptions like my silence was seen as rude to our hosts.
It really is beyond me to understand why you don't participate in any of our social life. You're like a spectator all the time. I have to make excuses when our friends ask what's wrong with you.
You are even taking it personally and making generalizations about my choice to stay out of the debate. I judge it was going to end awkward or worse. Thanks for asking, by the way.
Ouch, that was snippy. I don't know what to do with you. I can't even have a civil conversation when it's just the two of us. You avoid the topic and play the victim.
Well, you can tone down the drama and insults about my capability to engage in a conversation. Why would I even want to talk with you when you aren't respecting me at all?
When we were in our time of misery in our relationship, this was the usual conversation after every night out with others. Phil would not say much, and I had to do all the talking for both of us. I knew Phil was in a deep funk over being unemployed and worried about our finances, but I kept hoping that making social plans would be a distraction for him. I needed to be social. Phil was so silent at home as well. It was lonely for me, even when we were together.
When I was in the throes of a depression with no job, lots of bills, no hope, and a grandmother to also be a caregiver for, I was overwhelmed. My overwhelmed feeling was like being under a cold, wet blanket. I had little energy to put on a party face, but I also knew that Helen needed her social life to be happy.
Once we were on the road out of our misery phase, with the help of a marriage recovery program, we learned that we had been hurting each other with our words daily and sometimes hourly without even realizing we could stop. Learning the barriers and gateways to positive communication were a real eye-opener towards our growth.
Yes, especially for me to learn how to make Helen feel more heard and understood.
And for me to learn how to help you feel safe to let your needs and wants to be known. Learning the gateways to letting someone feel safe leads to happier conversations. Listen for the gateways to communication in our next attempt.
So shall we try it again from the top?
Sure. Can we talk?
Sure, what's on your mind?
I was hoping to discuss what your feelings and thoughts were about what was said at dinner tonight.
Oh, tonight's dinner was a hot debate and no one was agreeing on anything.
Exactly. That is why I wanted to touch base about how you were feeling and thinking. You are so quiet and you have been so distant lately. I'm just asking because I care.
I learned a long time ago to keep my opinion to myself when things get that heated. No one ever wanted to know my opinion anyways.
Oh, tell me more.
Well, in my family, the only opinion that mattered was my father's. And you are very familiar with how my father can be if someone disagrees with him.
Yes, I do. And it has taken me a while to learn how to talk with him too. Tell me more.
Well, I guess that's why I didn't participate in many discussions growing up.
Really? I thought it was more about how things have been going at home. Tell me
Actually,
more.
actually, now that I think about it, I didn't raise my hand in school or at college much either. It's been so hard to be comfortable at my interviews too lately.
I hear you and want to help. Tell me more.
I don't know, it's not important. I'll either get a job or I won't.
Hey, it's important to me. You are important to me.
Really, that's sweet. I guess I've always been quiet to avoid conflict. That way I'm always seen as the good guy or easy to get along with. Thanks for being so supportive.
Didn't that make for a happy exchange of ideas and insights? Tikkun HaBriet is an educational and coaching resource for couples to learn tools and strategies and gain insights to live and nurture healthier marriages. We do not require any personal sharing or offer any group therapy. We welcome all couples while our program is based in Jewish principles.
Please accept our invitation to schedule a free 30-minute conversation with us at our website, www.tikkunhabrit.org, for your chance to learn and experience the hope and peace of a healthier marriage.